Most people choose the wrong investments. Here is why. Most people think investing is one thing. Stocks, the market, risk. But here is an uncomfortable truth. Not investing is often the bigger risk. Inflation is silent, time is silent, missed compounding is silent, and that silence costs people years. Most people don't avoid investing because they are lazy. They avoid it because they think it's not for them. Not dangerous, not complicated, just not for them. And that belief usually comes from not seeing the full picture. Stay with me until the end of this video because I will share a simple bonus model that helps you choose a direction without pressure, without rushing, and without copying someone else's life. Why I'm talking about this? I speak about this because over the years I've seen different approaches, different people, different personalities, very different results. And I have learned one important thing. There is no single right way to invest. There is only a suitable one. Welcome to Wealthy Life with Antoaneta. This channel exists to share real life, business and investment experiences from my own journey, from my own real life, with the goal of helping more people live better and create stability for their future. I'll share my life. I've been here in UK, a foreigner. I'm born in Bulgaria, but I lived in UK for over 26 years. We'll get to the bonus shortly, so please stay with me. But before that, this material is educational and reflects my personal experience. It is not a financial investment or legal advice. I'm not a licensed financial advisor and I do not promise fast results. You are responsible for doing your own research and making decisions that suit your situation. Now, why investing feels not for me? Investing is often presented as something distant, a world for other people with high incomes, with special knowledge. When people do not recognize themselves in that image, they quietly step back. And this is the moment when opportunity turns into a barrier. And the truth is very simple. You cannot choose well if you don't know what exists. This is why this video is not about how to invest. This video is about what exists. And we will get to how to invest in the next videos. Now, let's think and let's divide the investments in different categories. And let's take investing off the pedestal and put it back into real life. Investing is not one thing. It is different paths for different people at different stages of life. The problem begins when someone shows you one path and says that is investing, and inside you feel resistance, not because you are wrong, but because that path is not yours. And the main categories of investments are, firstly, the easiest is the stock market. Yes, the stock market includes shares, index funds, and ETFs. It is one of the most accessible forms of investing today. Why? Because you can start with very small amounts. You do not need to leave your job. It supports long-term thinking. This is not a place for adrenaline. It is a place for people who value process over excitement. When I started, I didn't invest because I felt confident. I invested because I realized my savings were doing nothing. And I've got questions for you. If you could put aside a small amount every single month without checking it every day, would that bring you more peace? Let's move to the second category, property investments. Property is a classic way of building a good value. It can bring a rental income and a sense of stability. But let us be very honest. It requires capital, management, time, responsibilities. Property is not passive. Boilers break, tenants go, decisions matter. Property taught me a lot of stability, and of course, responsibilities. And I want you to ask yourself, do you want to manage or do you want to delegate? The third category for me is business and entrepreneurship. This is an investment that starts with you. You do not invest only money. You invest time, energy, and skills. In return, you gain a control and responsibility. Business gave me a lot of freedom. And then it showed me the cost of freedom. The path is not for everyone. And that is perfectly normal. And I've got another question for you. Do you want to build actively or walk a quiet path? Fourth category, passive income beyond the market. Dividends, rent, digital products, licenses, royalties. The common element is the system. The work comes first. The reward comes later. The first time money came in without my presence, I understood patience differently. This is not magic. It is consistency. The fifth category is alternative investments. Gold, silver, commodities, collectibles, art, watches, land. Sometimes things people cannot print more of. Alternative investments exist for one main reason. This is protection. They are not designed to make you feel excited every day. They are designed to balance risk over time. And this is important. Alternative investments are often misunderstood. People see them as safe or smart or for the rich people. The truth is more complex. They are not a starting point. They are not a shortcut. They are not a replacement for understanding core investments. Yes, they work best when you already have a good foundation. I see people rush into gold or collectibles because they are afraid of markets or properties. But fear is not a strategy. And these assets can protect value, but they rarely build it on their own. Think of them as support, not the main driver. They help you sleep better when the world feels unstable. They help diversify the risk when your base is already built. If you are just starting, your focus shouldn't be alternatives. Your focus should be understanding. And the most underrated investment is investing in yourself. Yes, and now the investment that almost no one treats seriously enough. Not in a motivational way, not in a practical way. Skills, knowledge, decision-making ability, emotional regulation, health, the people you allow close to you. This investment does not appear on a statement, but it quietly guides you every number on it. Every financial decision you make comes from who you are being at that moment. Your patience, your discipline, your ability to delay gratification. Your confidence to say no, your courage to say yes. I have seen this again and again. Two people can earn the same amount of money, invest in the same things, live in the same economy. One builds stability, the other lives in stress. The difference is not the information, it is inner capacity. Every expensive mistake I made wasn't because I lacked opportunity. It was because I lacked experience. And every skill I learned, later paid me back far more than the cost of learning. Investing in yourself is what allows you to hold wealth, not just reach it. Without that foundation, more money often means more pressure. This is why I say this clearly. The most powerful investment you ever make is becoming the kind of person who can carry long-term stability. Money flows to capacity. It stays where there is structure. And I really want to say one thing. This is why the question is never only where should I invest? The real question is who I am becoming as I invest. Let me say something unpopular. Not everyone should invest aggressively. Not everyone should own property. Not everyone should build a business. But everyone should understand all these options and their options, because clarity protects you from regret. Think of investing like choosing shoes. You would not wear hiking boots to a wedding, and you wouldn't wear heels to climb a mountain, yes? Different investments serve different journeys. The mistake is not the shoe. The mistake is wearing it in the wrong place. And we need to have a mature approach to choose. And mature approach doesn't chase fast results. It doesn't chase guarantees. It doesn't copy formulas. It seeks understandings. It seeks consistency, personal stability. Investing should bring calm, not consistent inner noise. Yes, you should be very, very calm. Ask yourself 3 questions. Do not rush. Which investment path resonates with me right now and why? How much investment feel natural to me? What does a calmer financial future look like for me? There are no correct answer, only honest one. And here is the bonus I promised. A simple model that removes chaos, that removes all the stress. Understanding. Do I understand how this works? Peace. Will I sleep well with this decision? And time. Do I have time to manage it? Or do I need something passive? This model sounds simple, but it protects you from the most expensive mistakes. Choosing something that doesn't fit your life. Yes, when I started, I didn't know all these categories. I only knew I wanted more stability and more financial freedom. Over time, I learned something important. You do not need to choose everything. You need to choose what fits you at this stage of your life. And ask yourself one more question today. Which category attracts me most right now and why? That answer is enough for your direction. The best investment is the one you understand. The second best is the one you start on time. Do not begin with what sounds impressive to you. Begin with what gives you peace. And this video is a map, not a decision. In the next video, we'll go deeper into the stock market and why it is one of the most accessible options for most people. And if this helped you, like the video, leave me a little heart, subscribe to the channel, write clarity in the comments, share this video with someone who may need it, download the free book below, and follow me for more. And I'll see you soon.